Good morning. I'm Orchid Pretorius from Cool Projects. We represent AViCAD. This is your professional solution to AutoCAD and all other clones. And this is the starter interface. You've got a way to set up the way you want it to look. The ribbon interface is CAD Classic, Beginners, etc., etc., and customize your workspace exactly the way you want to. So I'm going to show you a couple of things, but I'm going to make use of a number of pre-recorded videos from AViCAD, like what's new in 2026. I'll show you right now. Let's get this up and running.
Few commands really and a brief overview of what AViCAD is. Currently, I'm looking at model space, my working area, and then I also have this ribbon here that has several tabs, and you can tab through. Here are our MetQ tools. Now, the ribbon does a great job at looking at what's inside the program, but the way AutoCAD was originally designed, those same tools can be accessed through the command line. So, for example, if I wanted to access the line command, you can see it here on the list, and it's just a matter of selecting it and then drawing your line. That's a real simple example. And then we also have what are called alias edits. And alias is a way of taking a CAD command and then mapping it to a shortcut. For example, here you can see by typing C, you're going to get into the circle command. If you're just getting started in CAD, I would actually become very familiar with this list and go through what some of these shortcuts actually do. So along with the MetQ tools inside 2026 are also the AEC tools. So these tools allow you to do 3D windows, walls, doors, stairs, and so forth. For example, if I wanted to create a wall, it's just a matter of really come up here, select the wall that you need, and then simply input the wall. So let's come down, let's say 4 feet, over 4 feet, and that's our wall. One thing new that you'll find in 2026 is a way to corner windows. For example, here on the list, you can see the corner window, and we just select the first wall and then the second wall, and then it puts this window. We can select it and change the parameters of the window on our properties dialog. When you create these objects in plan view and toggle into 3D view, you're going to see those objects appear automatically. So that's a nice thing about the AEC tool. Some other new tools inside 2026 are the raster draw tools. And these tools allow you to bring in a rastered image. By raster, that means the opposite of vector, which means it's a flat image or a scanned image, allowing you to touch it up and crop it or even vectorize the image and bring it into CAD. Previously, we could only convert vectored PDFs in AViCAD, and now you can take a rastered image and convert it as well, along with a tool which allows you to convert the rastered text into editable text. In the add-ons menu, you're going to our AViCAD library. We have pre-populated the library with various blocks. For example, here's our electrical library, which you can get into and simply insert various symbols into your drawing for layouts. Next to the AViCAD block library is a new tool called the AI Drawing Translator. And when you load this tool open, you'll have this dockable dialog here, which you can take text in your drawing and convert it into different languages. So here we have the destination language pull down. Here you can convert various pieces or your entire drawing into another language. And this is useful if you're working in a drawing that's in a different language, or if you're sending a drawing to somebody who needs it in their language. Now, if you go into some of these other menus, you're going to notice some slight differences. In the Express tools, we've got a new utility allows you to make your own line types. And I have a video I'm going to be sending about that here shortly. It will probably be the next video coming to you. Now, speaking of line types, if we type in the LT command for line type and load, let's say, a line type from our library here, this is the path you can see to the library that comes pre-installed with AViCAD. You can see all the different line types available in the program. Same thing goes with hatches. So when we do the hatch command, the H command, then we come over to the custom pull down here. And from here, we can choose this option here. Now you can see all the different hatch patterns that come with AViCAD. There's a bunch of them in here. Or you can view them this way as well. You're getting a lot of things that you would normally have to go looking for. And here's our wood patterns, for example, that we have. And some of our stone patterns. Let's go into those. There's all kinds of goodies here and there tucked into this program. And lastly, let me show you a couple more commands new to 2026. So let's create a rectangle first. We'll make this 3 by 3. And I'm going to select it. And I wanted to show you the quick calculator. So if we come over here into our properties palette, we have a length and width of 3. And you'll notice if I click on the 3, it's going to provide me with this calculator to the right. And here, what it does is it copies this value 3 here, but then allows you to add to that. I press my plus on the keyboard or down here, and then add, let's say, another 4 to that. Press enter. It's going to calculate that value for me and then allow to apply it. And now it's become 7. That calculator you'll see available throughout the properties palette and the quick properties palette. I want to go ahead and explode this rectangle. So export explode. And I want to convert these into surfaces. So there's a command called extrude, which you've seen before. Down here is a mode. We're going to change this to surface. And then we select the entities. And we extrude these up by, let's say, 4. And now we can view the model. And now we have this box here. Now, if I type in the SURF prefix, you can see all the different surface commands. And most of all these are new. The one I'm going to show you today is the fillet command. So we'll select that. We'll change our radius to, let's say, 1.5. And we'll select this surface here, and then the adjoining surface here. And that's going to create the rounded corner for us. So hopefully this video has given you just a brief taste of what's inside of 2026.
Okay, what you have interesting, you can have, parallel perspective views on this thing. If you look at the interface, you'll recognize a lot of things here. All right, so I've got the drawing, a tool palette here. You can right click just in that bar and you can go electrical diagrams, electrical parts, and all kinds of things. This is if you want to structures and steel sections, and I want to go back to draw. The thing for me is, if you want to work 100% as fast as you did before and just like you did before, get your icons and toolbars positioned the way you had them before. That is very simple to do. You can right click and get your toolbars. You can show them what you want to show here in the AEC group. Do you express toolbars? Why don't you have express blocks? And it's going to show some blocks somewhere for you. Okay. So the blocks are shown on the left hand side here. You can draw that in where you want to. Okay, so that's the way you dock your blocks and get them, and you can create your own range of icons and blocks the way, at least toolbars the way you want to. Um, the big difference from me, right, let's just go back a step. CAD is like a tool in a toolbox. There is no one CAD program that can do everything for you in all facets of what you want. If you're into architectural, draw a line through all programs right now, and you'll find one will be better at this stage. 6 months down the line, it'll be a different picture. But having said that, if you do a lot of architectural stuff, you're going to be using architectural features. Right. If you're doing in mechanical kind of things and structural this sort of things, there'll be other programs that are really great tools for you. I use a lot of 3D. I use ZW 3D a lot in most of my design. But let me show you this. Let's just draw a line here from 0, 0. I want to switch on ortho here, and I'm going to go up 3 meters. I'm done with that. Right, so just to show you kind of the thing what I'm talking about, let's do stairs here. All right, now you got design configuration with your angle there, all kinds of things. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to change anything just for a concept here. You can draw 3D or not 3D, but I will draw 3D at this stage. I will draw this for you, show you what I mean. So there's the top of stairs and total height, and it's going to tell me number of steps. Do you want to draw this thing? And at this stage, you can switch it because it's ortho. It's going to swap around like that. And there's your stairs. I go shade mode, and my stairs are drawn. Now, you can see it's even got the rails for you at this stage. So if you want to draw your where's the handrails, what do you want to draw? These things you can carry on. All right. How long did that take me to draw this stair? The thing next I want to do is, and this is what I'm saying, I want to export this thing into various formats. I can export as PDF, step, IGES, SAT, all kinds of things. All right, so I would probably go SAT, IGES, or step. Take that to my 3D program, ZW3D. I would prefer step. If you can SAT somewhere else as well. So that's what you can do with that. While we're there, file import. Where's my import? Check this out. Import from ACES, which is AutoCAD type stuff. Step. Even Revit. Okay, Revit's cool. If you guys are collaborating with other disciplines, architects or designers probably have a Revit file somewhere. You can use that to collaborate. I would just lock the layers and start drawing on top of that. There's some examples we can show you on that as well. There's step I just import, even SolidWorks. All right, so you're geared for importing, exporting. And this is what I say. This is my toolbox for drawing stairs and ladders and things like that. Okay, show you a ladder. There's do you want side step or step through? And then there's specific options if you have what your settings are on that. Okay. And then there's your ladder, drum, chop, chop. Now that's just, a stairway. If you were to doing piping and ducting, by the way, got lots of videos I'll show you with this. I'm not going to walk this thing through. It's quicker just to cut and paste the video for you. But piping, what kind of piping do you want? Socket welded? Do you want butt welded? What material you have? Carbon, stainless steel, brass, PVC, even all kinds of things. Okay, so if you're drawing PVC, I've done a lot of PVC pipe routing. You can use that as well. Okay, then ducting. You have rectangle, round, flat, oval. Do you want insulation in, outside, both, or none? And once again, with your connections configuration, how do you want to connect the stuff? Do you want to BIMS, etc. The other options we have here, you can draw this thing in 3D, etc. There's a whole range of things you can do here. We'll show you some videos on that. There are steel shapes. Now, South Africans, you would love this. RSA steel sections. Guess what? I've got an equal angle, under about 10. These are the standard sections. You got 40 by 6. Unequal angle, you've got 90 you got your sections there, 60 by 50 up by 8, etc. Beams, once again, IPEs, the whole range, IP 200, etc. Use that, and once again, you can draw in 3D. Okay, so that's the beauty about this thing. So the big difference for me is you can you get MECU included here um, at a fraction of the cost of AutoCAD. Even AutoCAD Lite doesn't have the features that we have here. If you go to architectural, let's just draw another one here. Once again, look at the steel sections here. I'm just going to take, for example, an example of a standard railing. All right. I want to meters. Let's skip that and just go 0, 0. I want to go iso ortho. There's my railing being drawn. I'm done with it. If I want to draw a set of bollards in a horizontal cabling, see that kind of stuff as well. Okay, once again, I want to go ortho. If I go shade, there's my see, there's my railings, this kind of railings. That's an example. You have, what else you have? Curtain walls, you got stairs, quarter landing, half landing, all kinds of stairs. Let's just start a specific start of a stair, and is ortho switched on. I should leave it switched on. Let's just go, it's 6,000, see if that works okay. There would be my stairs done. All right. Lots of things. You've got steel sections here as well. You've got slabs, roofing things. There's some videos I'll add into this as well, video clips for you to have a look at. Now, with the exchange rate we have at the moment in South Africa, I think this is the ideal time to invest in a tool that you're going to really love. It's just going to make a huge difference to your life and your design, and able to deliver projects on time very quickly. If you've got any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to answer them. Enjoy the rest of this quick demo. Have a great day. Cheers.